Angry clubs have targeted the Premier League with complaints about the Newcastle United takeover and are pushing for an emergency meeting next week. The 19 other top-flight clubs are understood to be united in opposition to a Saudi-led consortium being allowed to buy out Mike Ashley and are demanding to know what changed for it to be waved through and why they received so little notice. Clubs have expressed concern that the Premier League's brand could be damaged by Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund, PIF, taking an 80% stake in Newcastle, although eyebrows will be raised at this given the identity of other owners in the division. The league's chief executive, Richard Masters, and chairman, Gary Hoffman, have received complaints from clubs who had no idea the Newcastle takeover was about to be approved. It was first proposed in March 2020 but the consortium withdrew its bid 4 months later amid growing fears it would fail the Premier League's owners and directors test. The league effectively blocked the deal last year and it was said last week hit a competition appeals tribunal, CAT, involving Ashley and the league that arbitration proceedings to decide the matter were scheduled to begin on 3rd of January. That is the time at which the league released a statement saying the deal was done and that it had received legally binding assurances that the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia will not control Newcastle United. Furthermore, the league board's nominated powers over the owners and directors test were endorsed after a vote among the clubs. If the arbitration decides KSA, the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, is not a director then the transaction can and will go ahead, with no question of the owners and directors test being applied to KSA, Lewis said. Since then Saudi Arabia has lifted its ban on the Qatar-based beIN Sports and promised to close pirate websites showing Premier League football in the country. Labour, while arguing that the deal will trouble many fans, has not called for it to be paused, and is instead demanding a new system of regulation as soon as possible, most likely based on the ongoing review into football governance led by the Tory MP and former Sports Minister Tracy Crouch. Downing Street and the Department for Culture, Media and Sport have maintained a deliberately hands-off approach, with officials insisting that it is a matter for the Premier League, and that since the UK trades with Saudi Arabia it would be anomalous to ban the takeover of a football club.